Yeah. So I would say in the short term, it'll be about implementation of some of this technology. Hopefully in 6 months, being like, look what we did, look how much better the business is, and really like, you know, being like in the weeds and rolling my sleeves up and learning a lot is like the short term, which is exciting because it's going live. Um, and then when you say going far out, that's where like crazy Marcia comes out, where I'm like, I want the athletes empowered. I want the small communities that like, but they're so like they don't make a lot of business sense. But it's me of like, okay, I've done well here, and so in 10 years I can go, corral the babies, and really like basically empower. I really love the fact that like the female athlete can own their fans and can take them with them everywhere, and like from high school to college to the pros, like they can own that and they can negotiate. Like anytime someone buys my jersey, I get to know that fan data. Like for me, it's crazy. These platforms have basically said, sorry athlete, you're out. So for me, going and disrupting that space, I would love. I would love to just really get there and then like connect these communities, connect these athlete groups, these creatives. I really do think that's the future. I think athletes will be broadcasting more, creating more, really having a bigger impact around sport in a meaningful way. And so Web3 will be a good tool for them.
Yeah, that's interesting. I guess from the perspective of an athlete, a D1 athlete, and someone who went pro, what what would that mean for you if, the visual is the organization is the support, but really there's two blocks here that are being connected by that organization, which is the athlete and the fan. Does that make your day to day, like, how does it change it? Does it make you happier? Does it make like, does it seem like more work? Like what how are you incentivized to, I guess, to want that direct connection?
Well, I think you want it because it's not until you retire that you realize like now you've lost your platform. You're not on TV, you're not in the spotlight. They were leveraging you, kind of exploiting you while you're in the spotlight, and then you leave and they're like you're in the shadows, you don't have any emails, you don't have a database, you're at double ground zero, and to even on these social platforms be heard, you're very filtered, you're at their whim of are you producing content in a way they like? And really, that doesn't foster an athlete. Like sitting and producing stories all day, that's not sustainable for an athlete. Versus if they actually have an authentic relationship with their fan, once a week, I'm going to give you my update. Post game talks, I'm going to give you my updates. That's more authentic, and that's what they should be doing. They shouldn't be a slave to a platform that's making money off their content. They should be able to do what they want for their fans in a way that's meaningful for their fans and them, because that's actually sustainable.
I love that, and a great way to close too, because I see that as the most powerful thing. I mean, you are a machine when you are an athlete. You are like, I mean, coming from my high school sports experience, you are a machine when you are an athlete, and you are just going and you're trying to do better every day. And it almost seems like it would just be like a big sigh of relief to start to have real, authentic relationships with the people that come out and cheer you on day in and day out. And another great point in the fact that after you retire, you still have fans, right?
Yeah.
They don't go anywhere. You just don't have the organizational support. So how do you continue that relationship? And I'm sure Credenza hopefully will be able to figure that out as well.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, if I'm involved, for sure.